Hi, my name is Carolina Carner, and I'm from Chisholm Trail Middle School in Round Rock, Texas. So, how can teachers use Tour Creator? You might be asking that question. Well, I can totally tell you. I got to create 3 different tours with my students last year, and it was a phenomenal experience. My students were so creative. They were engaged. I had students coming in before school, during lunch, after school, because they were so involved in this project. And what was the tour that we created? Well, we decided to make a tour of the city that we love, Round Rock, Texas. My students actually picked out all the different locations that they loved in the city. They had to develop the scene information about those locations. They picked out points of interest that they would want to zoom in on. They had to call local establishments to set up appointments for us to go out and take the 360 images. My students learned how to edit images, and they're just 6th and 7th graders, mind you. They learned how to edit these images, to take the tripod out. They put all the images together, and we made a tour of the city that we love, which is Round Rock, Texas. The people in our city, they absolutely loved the involvement from my students. We had our library actually post it on their website. They were so proud of my kids. Different businesses said that they were going to actually put it on their website to show that these were places that students love. That was just one of the tours that we created. The students were so excited about the project that they actually decided that they wanted to make a tour for incoming 6th graders of all the different places in the school that they would need to know. That was the second project that we did. A third project that we did, because obviously I couldn't just do one, I had to do 2, and then I had to do a third one, was we did a tour of the Umlauf Sculpture Garden in Austin, Texas, so that our art students could see the different pieces of artwork that are at the Umlauf, which is just an incredibly beautiful sculpture garden. And that was the third tour that we did. There are so many different things that you can actually do with Tour Creator. I don't want you to just think that you're just going to go from location to location and just do tours, because that's one awesome way to think of Tour Creator, but you can also take a tour of content. So part of my plan for next year is I'm going to have my students do a microhabitat investigation where they're going to pick a location outside. We're going to bring the 360 camera. They get to pick their microhabitat for each student group. We're going to bring that information back to the class. So they'll have to do some research out there, like what are the plants, what are the animals in the location. They'll take their 360 image. Then I'll give them time to build their scenes. We'll build a tour together as a class, and then we'll view it in VR. How cool is that, that the students can actually view the different microhabitat locations that they got the chance to take a 360 image of and put it all together. So those are obviously awesome ways of how educators can use Tour Creator. So I can't wait for you to start creating. Have fun.